The ladder of inference, or perception. The ladder of inference is a metaphorical ladder which was first developed in the 1970s by Harvard business professor Chris Argyris and popularised in Peter Senge's book The Fifth Discipline. The ladder of inference is a way of describing the psychological process of how you move from a piece of data, such as a comment or something you observed, through a series of mental processes to a conclusion. It's a great tool that helps you slow down your thinking before you race off and take action on a conclusion that hasn't been sufficiently tested. If we're inclined to think about different departments, organisations, or stakeholders in a certain way, those people in HR, those people in IT, we sometimes get entrapped in that frame that we put them in and we look for data to reinforce it. That's one of the dangers of getting locked in our own thinking and not really being objective about other data, which may in fact be helpful. These processes can be visualised as rungs on a ladder. Starting at the bottom of the ladder, the event or observable data, moving up the ladder, we are selective on the data based on our beliefs and prior experience. We interpret what the data means and apply our existing value judgments or assumptions. We then draw conclusions based on the interpreted facts, which in turn become our developed beliefs. We then take actions that seem right because they're based on what we believe. This is dangerous because it can lead to ignore the true facts altogether. Soon we jump into conclusions. We're missing facts, skipping steps in the reasoning process. This can all happen in milliseconds. By using the ladder of inference, you can learn to get back to the facts by being objective, using System 2 or conscious thinking. The first thing to do when making a decision is to identify where on the ladder you are. Are you selecting your data, interpreting what it means, making or testing assumptions, forming conclusions, or deciding what to do and why? From your current rung, analyse your reasoning by walking back down the ladder. There are 4 simple skills you can learn to stop you racing up the ladder. Make your thinking process visible to others by explaining your assumptions, interpretations and conclusions. Invite others to test your assumptions as conclusions. Use respectful inquiry to help others make their thought processes visible. Use open and non-judgmental questions. Explore impasses and don't agree to disagree too soon. This helps avoid hidden or unspoken assumptions or conclusions. By understanding and practicing this, you'll quickly become an effective decision maker. There is something exhilarating about showing other people the links of your reasoning. Whilst they may not agree with you, they'll soon be able to see how you got there. And often you'll be surprised how you got there by retracing your steps.